Happy Monday, everyone. This is Julie HR, and welcome to our 14th week of our HR Education Edge weekly update. Today is March 24th, 2025. So let's get started. Yes, I can hardly believe that it is our 14th week. And thank you to everyone who's been joining me every single Monday. As always, I want to state that I'm going to try to keep this under 20 minutes to respect everyone's time. But today we're going to go over key HR news, some trends, compliance insights. And as you can see right here, we're going to first go over last week's recap. We're going to look at the upcoming compliance key dates to include state law updates, executive order news and updates, employee engagement focus. We always have, that's my favorite. And we're going to be going over emotional intelligence. And we're going to look at an emotional intelligence questionnaire. And our featured template is going to be this awesome benefits overview template. And I'm going to start us off with this fantastic quote. Success is no accident. It is hard work, perseverance, learning, studying, sacrifice, and most of all, love of what you're doing. And today, as we go into this week, let's put our goals in front of us. We know what we have to do. We are sacrificing our time to learn via this video what's going on within the HR realm. And I'm so happy to be on this journey with you. So let's take a look at last week's recap. Okay, so last week we went over the compliance date review. We went through all the dates through the end of March, and we'll do that again today. We reviewed some upcoming developments across the states. We looked at the new administration and HR. We looked at recent news pertaining to the executive orders of AI, DEI, immigration, EEOC, and we discussed guidance that should be coming out, but had not come out at this time. Employee engagement. We discussed upcoming engagement dates in March to include Thank You Thursday on the 20th. We also looked at the stay interview template right here that's in my Etsy store, along with the employee turnover rate template. And right now it's the end of the quarter, so it's a great time to look at your employee turnover via this spreadsheet that's also in my Etsy shop. And our featured template has to do with the executive orders and whatnot on some level. And it's entitled Immigration Worksite Visit Response Checklist. And it's a fantastic checklist that you should review and have on hand should an ICE agent come to your work to ensure that everything goes smooth and you comply exactly with what they are needing. Okay, let's keep going. Some upcoming compliance dates. Here is the fantastic blue and orange HR calendar of key dates. As mentioned, last week we went over the end of the month items. We went over the S Corp, but today we need to look at the end of the quarter and all the items that are going to be due on the 31st with the 1094, 1095, 1099, 8809, Form 1099 miscellaneous, EEO1, reporting and filing data, 1099 miscellaneous paper forms due. You can take a look at that. Also, as we look into April, we also have some forms that are coming up that are due, and on the 15th is tax day. Now, as we look at state developments, I pull a legal timeline of all the states and things and items that are going into effect, whether it's a minimum wage increase or it's a paid sick leave or a safety measure that goes into effect. But here we have the developments that are coming up On the 31st, Michigan requires veteran benefits and services poster Ohio pay statement requirement to take effect. And I'm going to let you just kind of read through that. If you see your state, Missouri, New York, New Jersey, Alaska, New York, Pennsylvania, New York, Nevada, just key into that and make a note and look at the date. But it doesn't look like we only have 2 in April and just 1 left in March. As far as the executive orders are concerned, I'd like to keep you up to date with news and reminders. And as mentioned last week, we were looking for some guidance to come out from the EEOC and the Department of Justice to assist us in defining what illegal DEI was. As mentioned, the Equal Opportunity Commission has released guidance that sheds some light on the types of diversity, equity, and inclusion DEI programs and initiatives the Trump administration considers to be illegal. And that came out on March 19th. So when we had our video last week, it had not come out. I wrote up a simplistic what the press release entailed, and it also entailed 2 particular documents, and that's what's going to be very important. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to zoom out really quick, and we're actually going to go to a law firm's site and go over what exactly was revealed this week regarding the discrimination related to DEI. So we got 2 guidance documents. We were waiting on some kind of guidance. We're waiting and like, what is this? On March 19th, 2025, detailing their views on discrimination related to diversity, equity, inclusion. While the guidance documents are not legally binding, they provide clarity, and that's what we were looking for, to employers regarding the types of employment programs that the new administration believes constitute illegal DEI under federal law, and reinforce that not all DEI programs are unlawful. So there were 2 documents. One was what to do if you experience, and you could click on this and I'll leave this link in the description, what to do if you experience a discrimination related DEI at work, and that's to employees. And there's another one, and what you should know about DEI related discrimination at work. And both documents explain, in addition to unlawfully using quotas or otherwise balancing a workforce by race, sex, or other protected traits. Policies and programs were mentioned that may be unlawful under Title VII. And here's a bit of the information. So, and here you can see the key takeaways for employers, federal contractors, federal grantees, and private sector individuals. The key takeaway from this guidance is that not all forms of DEI are considered by the administration to be illegal under Title VII. Only those practices that unlawfully take race, sex, or other protected characteristics into account will fall into that category. Employers, as always, I mention this every single week, you should continue to review your DEI programs to ensure they are not segregating employees or applicants or otherwise limiting access to or excluding individuals from trainings, fellowships, affinity groups, or development opportunities based on these characteristics. So with that being said, what I did is on my Etsy, not on my Etsy page, but on my HR Education Edge page, go to weekly resources, and here is a concise write-up of exact illegal DEI guidance released on March 19th. And it talks a little bit more about what was released. And also there are DEI practices that are under scrutiny that I created. And we can look at, Here is the DEI practices under scrutiny. So you need to go through these. Make sure that you are following these, and you want to make sure that you're doing it lawfully, right? Correct. Also, I did as mentioned, a little write-up on the EEOC and the DOJ press release, document 1, as just mentioned, and then here's document 2, and it just labels and bullets it out. You could actually just read this first one all the way up through here. So very good stuff. And please note that it's on my website, HR Education Edge. All you have to do is download it. So very good. So that was the big clarity guidance that we've been looking for, that I've been mentioning week after week, because I keep on going back to the website and nothing has been published, but finally they have provided a bit of guidance. So go to that link, look at my links on my website, and you will be good to go. Nothing else was forthcoming regarding immigration or AI or anything else. This was the most important one. All right, we're going to probably swing back to the front really, really quick. And I'm so proud of you. I know all of you have so much on your plate as leaders within your HR organization. You are handling so many different tasks. And now we're going to be looking at my favorite module, which is the employee engagement focus module. Here we have my employee engagement calendar, which is also found within my Etsy shop. March's theme was Employee Appreciation Month. April's theme is growth and greenery. And down here in March, I made a mention of check out our new employee suggestion box outside the HR offices. So if you do not have a suggestion box, March, the end of the quarter, would be the best time to do it. Have something new come April 1st. That would be so awesome. April, as we look at April, some of the dates are National Siblings Day, 22, Earth Day, Administrative Assistance Day. Also, as far as employee engagement, I found this fantastic quote, or more stat. According to TalentSmart, emotional intelligence is responsible for 58% of job performance, and employees whose managers score high in EQ are 20% more engaged at work. So what does that say to you? It says that your managers need to have and be working towards high EQ scores. With that being said, I'm featuring this emotional intelligence questionnaire, which I love. It's in my Etsy shop. It's one of my older templates, but it's always been a great one to use with managers, maybe when you're having a manager meeting. And I'm going to zoom out once again. And I'm going to open it up so you guys can see it just a little bit better. It's an emotional intelligence questionnaire. Leaders inspire us through emotional intelligence. So what the manager or the employee can do is go through here and rank all emotional self-awareness, positive outlook, emotional self-control, adaptability, and not last but least, empathy. You are going to be giving these to your managers or your employees and calculating up their score. And they're going to be looking at their scores for each individual section. And then the manager or the employee would be doing some takeaways and also some additional steps where it would involve others who would also look at that particular manager or employee and provide them with their feedback on what they think regarding empathy, adaptability, emotional self-control, positive outlook, and emotional self-awareness. So I love this emotional intelligence questionnaire. It's very interactive. It's really cool to see what your scores are. Okay, going back to the PowerPoint, and I'm just going to keep it on here. And I just also wanted to point out that in 2023, because I want everyone to know that emotional intelligence is very important. I've taken a Myers, if your employees have the chance to take a Myers-Briggs survey, or if you have the funds to roll out a Myers-Briggs survey, it's really, really insightful, and it will really help your managers specifically, because I think it's a little bit on the expensive end, but it really helps managers become the best that they can be. Back to this 2023 LinkedIn Learning Workplace report. 57% of learning and development professionals reported that their organizations have implemented formal training programs specifically designed to enhance emotional intelligence among employees. These initiatives often include a blend of in-person workshops, digital courses, and one-on-one coaching that target skills like empathy, which was on here, self-awareness, and relationship management, all of which have been linked to higher employee engagement and improved leadership effectiveness. I cannot say enough about emotional intelligence. Also, a great idea I'm going to throw at you leaders is you also may want to, I actually had my leaders read this book, and we would talk about it each week. It's a book on emotional intelligence, which is what we're talking about. It's by Travis Bradberry, and it offers a valuable insights in developing and applying emotional self-awareness, self-management, social. It will help your managers. When you do that, you're actually helping yourself, because they will be a better version of what they are after they go through any type of emotional training, readings or testing or whatnot. So this is on positive psychology, and there's some more books. There's a great one from the Harvard Business Review, self-awareness, and that we have to be more emotionally aware. So I wanted to feature EQ within that. So we're going to go back really quick. And we're going to take a look at our next template. Now, I think we're under 20 minutes right now. Our featured template is this benefits overview template. It's ideal for open enrollment, but it's also ideal when you're, maybe meeting with a new employee, or you want to put it in their new hire packet. They're able to see their biweekly rates coming out of their paycheck for their medical and dental and vision. It speaks to the 401k plan, short-term disability, long-term disability, flexible spending, holidays, PTO. This is great. And the reason why I'm featuring this benefits overview is because I've had a lot of people give me a lot of great feedback and 5 stars on this template. So I wanted to share it with you. This one is in a Word document, but there's also a different, yet similar within Canva. So if you prefer to deal with Canva, there's also it's called the benefits brochure within my Etsy shop. So that is a fantastic template. So that's the featured template. Moving on to the last. Okay, as always, YouTube, be sure to sign up for my YouTube channel and turn on the notifications so you will get an update on the weekly HR updates. And also you'll find out about my HR templates. I have almost 100 videos out there, and they are great. I also wanted to, oh my goodness, I was super excited. I actually reached 20,000 sales today on my Etsy store. And I just want to thank all of you who have been following me and purchasing from me. And I've been helping you out and guiding you in your HR journey as a leader. So today, please note that just for today, if you put HR Save 20 when you go to my Etsy store, you get 20% off. And I can't say enough about just the support that I receive and all the gratitude that I've received from each and all of you for, all the things, that I do for you. So I thank you so much. It's very rewarding for me to help you in your leadership journey. So never, ever hesitate to reach out to me or send me a message. I'm here to help. I can't wait for this week to start. And I know you guys are going to knock it out of the park. So have a great day, and we will talk soon.